And welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be watching, reacting, and attempting to analyze the Arknights Endfield 1.1 trailer. Old Deep Water dies by rising tide. It is denied. The only thing I've gone, like, that I'm really sure about, just because everyone posting about it, is that Tong Tong and Rossi are going to be the next playable characters, but they're both kind of a skip for me. Unless I really need something, but neither of them really interest me. But here we go. Okay, never mind. Alright, someone Wulong.
I'm afraid a dark mask card won't work this time.
Why do I just have my hand on her head like that?
Maybe everyone thinks I'm a troll cat being a chief, but I'm not quitting as easily.
I still think the mask it looks kind of stupid.
I, Dark Mask of Chimbo Stockade and occupant of the third seat.
Oh, is this female Edmund speaking?
My chief.
I don't know female Edmund's voice. Chimbo Stockade is a small riverside. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through that again. Why does the music sound a little ominous? Oh. Ah, new operators, just like how OG Arknights does it. It's exactly the same as how OG Arknights does it. Okay. So is Rossi first phase? She's just okay. Not a lot of animation there, just a lot of effects. Oh, she uses. That's what she was using earlier, pointing. She does like this martial arts pose or something, and then she's just using guns. Okay, gun fu. Are guns in this also powered by Originium? Because I don't think she's from the Vatican. Heh. Oh, I guess like yeah. I guess I think I'm a little more used to the way Hoyoverse does their trailers. The Arknights trailers tend to show a little bit less of like the upcoming story content, I guess. But then it shows like it shows more of the characters, the outfits, and in OG Arknights the modules in the second part. The Battle Pass weapons. Oh! New gear, cool. Wait. Is this still level 70, or does that go up? I need to catch up with all the narrative events, actually. Umbral Monument, okay, third one. Spatial set. Are we getting any sort of like regular income for regular pulls, for standard pulls? I can't read that. New regions, Chimbo Stockade. Okay. I would have. How do I put it? Jingyu Valley is also like kind of part of the Chimbo Stockade, I feel like, but maybe not. Kind of outskirts-ish. Beans. Oh no. Bean. Yeah, because like this whole thing, like this part is basically it's holy, it's more than half of it. Oh, that's an event. The tower defense thing, sort of. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, obviously the Hoyoverse ones does that stuff as well, the upcoming events and stuff, but it's usually not like the majority of the video. Doesn't seem like there was actually a lot shown. Like, okay, why isn't Tong Tong here? That's male Enmin's voice, and it switches to female. I don't know what
Won't work this time.
I don't know what she's referring to here. The Dark Mask card. I don't know what Mishu's referring to there. Yeah, but this area, okay. So that area where I was getting frame rate drops, I don't know what's up with it, but it isn't actually the Sure Knight or the Tianxia pillars as a whole. It's just that one specific area with the Tianxia pillars, and I have no idea what's going on. I seem to have fixed it by switching to DX11 instead of using Vulcan when launching. But I don't know.
Maybe everyone thinks I'm a troll cat being a chief, but I'm not quitting this easily.
So I feel like just from, you know, the new region is Qingbo Stockade, and Tang Tang's becoming playable, that the new region's gonna, well, the story is gonna head over to Qingbo Stockade and kind of focus on her a bit. But that doesn't exactly apply to Lavatane. She was nowhere to be found other than the intro scene, the prologue scene, and it wasn't even actually her. It was sort of like a shadow, kind of. But yeah, like I mentioned, I have to catch up with all the narrative stories. I haven't done hers yet. The second part of Valley 4 did have Yvonne, so eh.
No matter what the truth may be, I, Dark Mask of Qingbo Stockade and occupant of the third seat, shall stand with my chief.
I have no idea what's gonna go on. Qingbo Stockade is a small riverside community, something that the Stockaders were already living in this part of Wuling before the scientific survey team whatever arrived in this region. I don't know, I can't read these. And I can't fill in this area. I don't know. Belt. Oh, Belt subregular autonomous settlement. Qingbo. Unstable? What's unstable? After analyzing field investigations and testimonies from actual stockaders, folk historians believe that the founding of Qingbo Stockade occurred during the Humiliation War. Huh? That shameful conflict made many lose hope in the future of the civilization band. Such sentiments must have affected the Stockade founders as well. They ventured to the region of Wuling, found a new home on this alien planet, and expanded it into the Qingbo Stockade we see today. Oral testimonies from multiple elderly stockaders describe how their ancestors used their skills and techniques to discover a pristine sanctuary amidst the blight-flooded landscape of Wuling. The earliest stockaders lived around the ancestral springs and devised simple, direct solutions to survive the unforgiving environment of Talos II. To the Qingbo Stockaders, the Blight Tide was a disaster, but also kept them free from outsiders until the arrival of Tianxia from Hongshan. Well, yeah, Zhuang Fengyi did say, like, that she does want to unite the two. I guess, like, okay, I keep forgetting. They arrived 152 years ago, or the gate collapsed 152 years ago. Either way, Sark can live that long, so there definitely could be people who were there to witness it who could still be alive. It's just that Sark has, I think, most of them. Well, the main sarcasm region, I guess, so to speak, is Sestra, however it's pronounced, and we know very little about that place right now. And I feel like we've barely seen what named characters are sarcas besides Lavatane. Well, Mifu, I was speculating that she was sarcas just because I couldn't figure out what her features are. But now I feel like maybe she might be some form of Aegir. And yes, it's the A is spelled the same as in Ether, but I think in most media it's pronounced Aegir, so it's kind of inconsistent.
I'm afraid a dark mask.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what these sorts of. I think I mentioned her tail too, right? I don't know.
Card
I can't
won't
tell.
work.
Male Enman looks kind of angry here. Angie. Who's Tong Tong pointing the gun at? The camera is very specifically not showing her mouth, so we don't have much of a facial expression other than a glare, a mouthless glare. Ardashir, okay, well, sure. He's going to be the important part in Wuling. Don't know how much about Nephrith, even though they are kind of working together, kind of. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I cannot make out anyone here. It doesn't look like there's anyone here. Okay, but if we're getting Rossi, then we might be going back to Valley 4 for a little bit too. Maybe. Actually, no. She's coming over. Physical? Physical guard? We have a lot of physical characters, don't we, actually? We got Endman, Dapan, Chen Chenyu. I just love how Tong Tong's like, Chen Chenyu. Li Feng, Pog. I guess we have a lot of electro or whatever the element for lightning in this is called as well. We have a decent amount of everyone, I guess. It's just that I've only built a physical team, that's it. But she's probably gonna, I don't know. We already have 3. No. Endman and Japan, from what I know, are the 2 that can like main DPS. Okay. Yeah, this could use some work. I feel like she's like not moving at all. Only her clothes is moving just from the air, but there's like, are those arrows? Is she forming like spectral arrows, sort of? I mean, sure, but it just feels underwhelming. Yeah, and very little actual animation from her until the end. And Hung Nong, of course.
No worries. I'll cover you.
Cryocaster. Okay. Right, caster's using a gun. Wait, is she using a finger gun? Oh, she is. Yu Yu Hakusho? I don't know. I haven't watched that. I'm only kind of aware of it. What is Wolfguard considered? Frick, is he considered a guard or a caster? Because like, okay, the those from the Vatican, the Sancta, their patron firearms actually do require specific kinds of arts to use that only they can use. I'm pretty sure. But you know, since she's not since Tong Tong is not a Sancta, she has to have one powered by Originium, or maybe they figured out some other source. Maybe I don't think I think the whole point of Ether is that they can't really properly control it. It's kind of the antithesis of Originium. So, she's got a really expensive gun. She's got you're either richer from the Vatican, as someone put it in a funny video essay, if you're using guns. Unless they figured out how to make them cheap. Because I think I think the reason why they're expensive is because they were basically monopolized by Black Steel. Um, in OG Arknights, I don't know about this. Maybe more manufacturers have figured out how to make guns out of guns functioning with Originium. Yeah, but I don't think we didn't see her use like okay. Did we actually see her fight at all? I'm not sure. In 1.0? Wait, she takes off her eye patch. Oh, she's just got some mystical eye. Okay. I do like the water effects in this one. Is this the chief? This is the chief, right? Chief has fire arts? Kinda hard to tell. Okay. And, yeah, I can't tell what's going to happen at all. Of course, like, the Hoyoverse ones, they always arrange their stuff so that it doesn't actually tell you what's going on, so that you just don't get spoiled, but they usually still provide more information. That's how I feel about it. And then, yeah, these are just how the potentials, the art you'll get if you get the potentials. Rossi, okay. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay. And then their signature weapons. Yeah, what is Wolfguard considered? Is he considered a guard or a caster or a striker or what? Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping, yeah, these are going to be higher level than level 70. Yep, like I mentioned, new Umbral Monument. I haven't finished all of Etch Space Salvage yet. I just remember seeing people like asking for something that some form of regular income of standard pulls. Okay, new regions to the right. Okay, makes sense. Oh, because I didn't realize this was the map earlier. Yeah, these are the Chinese names. Ruling City, Jingyu Valley, yeah, Jingbo Stockade. Okay. Ruling AIC plan. I. Oh, wait a minute. This is a new ore. That requires water. Okay. Cool. I guess that means you're, Are all of the ore deposits going to be close to water then? Because if not, then, well, we'll have to loop a bunch of the pipes and then the storage tanks, because the pipes have a limit to how far they can go without connecting to something. That looks like a new type of fluid. Okay, I haven't actually gone through the sprinklers yet. I know they exist, but I haven't done anything that required the sprinklers, so I haven't used them at all. This looks like a new type of fluid. I don't know what facility this is. Okay, just events. Oh, is this like just an event where you just provide an item and you get free stuff? Like Liben or something? Or a shawl? I really hope we get to see a sway soon. Because I'm like 95% sure I remember reading something about how they were hinted here. Or hinted, at least some of them, to be here. And the CN kind of recently got the next sway event in OG Arknights. But I'm holding off from looking into that now. Just know that apparently Wong is like Arts Wizardell. Wishadell. Kind of crazy. Survival training, okay. Since when do bombs do that much damage, man? Okay. Oh, one of the things that I've been forgetting to put in the surveys in combat is you cannot change the direction you are attacking by holding the WASD keys. It's kind of annoying. Wuba has an option where your auto aim can be toggled between the direction your camera is facing or the direction of your movement inputs. I like to go by movement inputs because sometimes I want my camera to be looking at some other enemy that's further away, so I can actually keep both enemies in view. Also do wish you could just zoom out a bit more, just like in general. Okay, but I'm actually kind of digressing from this video. I think that's basically all the analysis I can do. Like I've already mentioned, I don't feel like there's a whole lot that this provides for me to really try and analyze. Other than something Qingbo Stockade and Tong Tong has some mystical eye, which will probably become important. Otherwise, why would they do that? If it even though it's a cool gameplay thing, if they're doing that, it should mean that it's important or something, right? But it is also nice that it seems that we're going to be getting Valley 4 characters here. Rossi, probably Wolfguard too if Rossi's coming along. So yeah. I think that's all I've got for now. So that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you've got any of your own theories, any corrections, any addendums or whatever to what I said, consider dropping them down in the comments below. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.